High School for tonight's varsity wrestling meet. Tonight, the Bombers host the Tigers of ADM. We'll start by introducing the wrestlers from both squads. At 106 pounds for ADM, Jacob Alexander. Nick Onstock. At 113 pounds, ADM is open for Ballard, Jack Shepard. At 120 pounds for ADM, Evan Vanorti. And Luke Hartzler. At 126 pounds for ADM, Tate Book. And for Ballard, Lane Kaler. At 132 pounds for ADM, Ben Smith. For Ballard, Reese Brower. At 138 pounds for ADM, Caden O'Connor. For Ballard, Gage Long. At 145 pounds for ADM, Chris Simmons. For Ballard, Thompson Harrison. At 152 pounds for ADM, Cage Davis. For Ballard, Blake Fleischman. At 160 pounds for ADM, Nathan Royer. For Ballard, Gabriel Christensen. At 170 pounds for ADM, Penn Wyneth. For Ballard, Gene Swain. At 182 pounds for ADM, Dallas Trigg. For Ballard, Jeremiah Wilkinson. At 195 pounds for ADM, Gabe Heights. For Ballard, Mason Eskelson. At 220 pounds, ADM is open for Ballard, Nick Waka. At 285 pounds, ADM is open for Ballard, Brady Erisman. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that everyone please rise and remove your hats. Face the flag located at the south end of the gymnasium as we honor our flag and our country by the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets red there, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner
We're live at the hangar for some Ballard Wrestling action. We're at Ballard High School, home of the Ballard Bombers. Tonight in the Raccoon matchup, they're going to be taking on the ADM Tigers. To start the evening tonight, we're going to have about 8 JV matches before we get into the varsity set. There will actually be some JV matches after the varsity concludes their meet. Up first on the JV side of it from ADM is going to be Tom Hook. He'll be going against Landon Brower from Ballard. Big thank you to Brock Behrman and Chase Winterbore for taking care of the Ballard Network this year, doing an awesome job. They're working the cameras and so on tonight as we get ready for our first JV match. Again, Tom Hook from ADM and Landon Brower from Ballard. Hook gets the takedown. Before the JV matches tonight, they introduced all the Ballard seniors. Being this is the last home meet, they had senior night earlier in the season, but they recognized them one last time. The Ballard varsity concludes their conference segment of their season tonight. This is just a single duo, so just Ballard and ADM tonight. First match, Hook is still up 2-0 on Brower. The Bombers will be in their blue singlets with some red trim. The ADM Tigers have the black singlets with some red and white on the side. Just as the period ends, Hook got the pin. That's going to conclude our first match. Tom Hook, the winner. Next match will be 200. At 132 pounds, John Hoban from ADM and Daniel Hyman from Ballard. Just like all sports, the JV program is a vital part of the overall program, and obviously allowing some of these younger wrestlers to get some competition and get some meets in is very helpful down the road. Hyman got the takedown, so he got 2 points. He's up 2-0. About a minute, 10 seconds to go in the first period. 45 seconds to go in the period. Our official tonight is Eric Legier. Appreciate him coming up and officiating tonight. Officials don't always get the positive praise that they need. They're a very vital part to the high school athletic programs. You need officials to be able to compete. If you're interested in being an official, contact the Iowa Boys Athletic Union. They're always looking for people, and we can always use young people getting involved. That's the end of the first period. Hyman leads 2-0. Hyman had the call and decided to go up. Hyman with the takedown, 2 points. He leads 4-0 in the match. We got started about 6 o'clock. Crowds slowly rolling in. Like I said earlier, we have 8 JV matches. This is the second of 8 before we get into the varsity portion of the contest. Two more points for Hyman. He's up 6-0. .50 seconds to go in the second period. An escape for 1 point for Hoban. 6-1. There's your score. 20 seconds to go in the period. If all works out right, we're going to have a quick interview with head coach Casey Christensen in between the JV portion and the varsity portion of the meet tonight. That's the end of the second period. Hyman leads John Hoban 6-1 after 2 periods. Start the third period. Starting up. Near fall there for Hyman. He's up 13-1. Big shout out to the Ballard Athletic Booster Club for all their support and they do for our athletic programs. Booster Club has been very helpful, the overall programs for many, many years. This year's officers include Dan Engsler as the president, Brandon Brown the vice president, Lacey Levy is the secretary, and the treasurer is Shauna Walther. We'll be talking about the Booster Club as the night goes on, but a big shout out to those officers as well as all the members and what they do for the Ballard Athletic Program. Hyman with the pin. Daniel Hyman with the pin. Bring up our third match of the night. Still at 132 pounds, Ryland Basie and Mike Ott. I apologize for any mispronunciations of names. They had some last-minute changes on both the JV and varsity schedules and the matches, and I wasn't able to get all the pronunciations, so I apologize in advance. Again, this is 132-pound weight. This is the third JV match of the evening. One minute, 8 seconds to go in the first period. It's still 0-0. Mentioned the Booster Club. Also want to give a shout out to the Bomber Shop, Audra Watson and Nicole Miller, for all the work they do to keep its supplies and updated and ordering clothing. The Bomber Shop has just been awesome for the Ballard Bombers since we moved into the high school. Take people like Audra Watson and Nicole Miller to run it and organize it and keep it stocked, so the Ballard Nation is able to buy the clothing when they want to. Two points for Ryland Basie on the takedown. He's up 4-0. Eight seconds to go in the period. Reversal by Ott. That's the end of the second period. I'm sorry, end of the first period. ADM up 4-2. Basie's going to start on bottom. Mike Ott will be on top. Start the second period. Two points for ADM, up 6-2. A reversal, 2 points for Ott. 6-4 on the scoring, ADM ahead in this individual match. 1 minute and 15 seconds to go in the period. Ott with the pin. Persevered. He was behind most of the match. Mike Ott, the winner, with the pin at 132 pounds. It's going to bring us up to 138 pounds. Gatlin Broyles for the ADM Tigers. Logan Stagg for the Bombers. This is 138. We have 238 matches. Again, we're still in the JV portion of the meet tonight. We'll wrestle 8 JV matches before the varsity. Looks like we'll wrestle 5 JV matches at the conclusion of the varsity match. Ryland Basie with a 2-0 lead at the moment. He's going to get some other points when this is all concluded if he doesn't get the pin. I'm sorry, yes, Gatlin Broyles. Gatlin Broyles with the pin over Logan Stagg. Next match is also 138 pound at the JV. It's Alexander Vinn and Peyton Elliott for the Bombers. It's first period. All periods are 2 minutes at the high school level, except overtime. Big shout out to the cheerleaders under the direction of Joellen Wesselman. Cheerleaders this year: Ellie Pearson, Kayla Evans, Annika Kadis, Katie Bolig, London Jones, and Aaliyah Fortner. Again, congrats and thank you to the cheerleaders. We're in the midst of our 5th match here of the JV. Right now, Peyton Elliott is up 4-0. At the conclusion of this match, we're going to have a quick interview with Coach Casey Christensen, head coach of the Ballard Bombers, who is in his first season. Can you hear me? 25 seconds to go. Elliott right now ahead 4-0, 10 seconds to go in the first period. It's going to end the first period. Peyton Elliott leading 4-0 over Alexander Vinn. Again, this is a 138-pound JV match. This is the 5th of 8 JV matches we have before the varsity. At the conclusion of this match, we're going to have some chat time with head coach Casey Christensen. We'll kind of keep you posted as the JV matches are going on at the same time, but it's kind of hard to get him up here and have a quick interview. There's not a lot of time in between the matches, so we're kind of sneaking in here at the end of the JV match. Peyton Elliott with a takedown. He's up 6-1. We're in the second period. 1 minute and 20 seconds to go in the period. .50 seconds to go. 2 points for Elliott. He's up 8-1. Reversal for 2 points for Vinn. 8-3. Point for Elliott. He's up 9-3, 21 seconds to go in the second period. Seven seconds to go. We're in the second quarter. It's the end of the second period. We got Peyton Elliott leading 9-3 over Alexander Vin. Got Casey Christensen with a headset on. He's kind of leaning and sliding. I don't know if that helps with wrestling or not, if they lean with them. He's trying to help him with the moves. Elliott's up 11-3. $1:25 to go in the quarter, in the period. Elliott's in control of the match. He's up 11-3. 50 seconds to go.
That's illegal.
After that exchange, 2 points for ADM, 1 for Ballard. It's 12-5. Big shout out to the table crew tonight. You got Bob Krause on the music. Got Lynn Keeker on the scoreboard. It looks like Brenda Gorman also helping out. 20 seconds to go. Elliott's up 13-5. Three seconds. Elliott's going to be the winner, 13-5. Our next match is going to be from ADM at 145. Aiden Plagman against Gavin Soash from Ballard. Right now we have Casey Christensen, head coach of the Ballard Bombers. Casey's in his first year, but it's not his first year at Ballard. He was an assistant last year. Coach, give us a little update where the other stops you've been in your coaching career besides Ballard.
All right. Well, first of all, Merle, I just want to thank you for doing this tonight. Anybody associated with the Ballard Network for getting this up and covering these things. That's great. The administration, the athletic office, so thank you for doing that. Where have I been? It seems like I've been around head coach. When I left Wartburg College, I was an assistant for 1 year at Appleton Parkersburg, and then I took over the reins there, and I was at Parkersburg for 10 years. After that, moved into administration and did a lot of volunteering and kind of switched to officiating. But I was still up on with kids and going in the room. Down at I-35, West Marshall, and then Ballard I volunteered for a year as well. So just love the sport of wrestling, love getting in and letting the kids see the benefit of it and helping them any way I can.
Yep, I seen you on the wrestling mat as an official. In fact, I think you were down wrestling there last weekend or something. You still do that on the weekends?
Yeah, I'll do some little kids here. Last year I was still doing varsity, and then with the head coaching job, it was time to just switch off. But yeah, I still do some little kids, absolutely.
Right now, the JV match going on, we got Plagman leading 8-2 over Soash. Tell us a little bit about the team in their first year and some of the strengths that this team has.
You know, we've got quite a few seniors that have put in some time. Some haven't always had the varsity spots, but we've had kids with good attitudes. That's one thing that I'm most impressed with, Merle, is that you know, we've got some good leadership. Starts with like Mason Askelson, Reese Brower. I could go down the line, Wyatt Borg, Jack Chisholm, Jeremiah Wilkinson, and I know I'm forgetting others. But, you know, the senior team has stepped up, and they want this year to be special. We've had a great record duel-wise. Hopefully we can come out with one tonight. I know Soash here just got beat, pinned. But you know, as far as the team goes, we've got a 14 guys that fill the lineup. We've had some COVID stuff like everybody else and some injuries here and there, but every time we have that, somebody steps in and fills in. So I'm just very proud of them, and especially starting with our seniors.
That's awesome. You got a good group of seniors. You got some good kids. I know my grandson, he wrestles and he's having fun, and it's a good experience for him. In this next match we got here, we got Cale Ruby from ADL and Isaac Powers from Ballard. It's at 160 pounds, and Ruby kind of jumps out to a 4-0 lead. What are some of your, what do you see as some of the strengths of this year's team? Besides, you mentioned the seniors, is anything else been developing, obviously, as you're getting ready to head down the tournament trail here before too long?
Yeah, I would say, you know, I look at each kid and say, you know, each kid has their own strengths. You know, they're good at their feet, they're good on top, they're good underneath. They have a certain move that they're tough at, and we just try to build on that this time of year. But you know, our main kids right now, we look at sectionals. We've been talking to kids about that. That's our goal. That's your first leg of state, and you know, we want 10 or 11 guys going into districts, and we've talked to them individually, and we've got returning state qualifier, two-time state qualifier, and place winner Gage Long. We've got Mason Askelson, who's been fighting some injuries, but he's at 195 undefeated this year, and he's beaten a lot of really good kids. Reese Brower at 132 is having a solid year. Wyatt Borg is coming back from some concussion protocol, and he's a tough kid. So I really think, you know, we're just going to keep doing the things we do in the room, and we've got some kids that are ready to take the next step, hopefully get to districts and then state.
Well, that's awesome. That last match just finished up. Ruby pinned Powers. In this match, as our last JV match, you got Busta from ADM against Thomas Locker. Coach, you mentioned a little bit tournament. How's the tournament trail look? That was a quick pin.
Tournament trail, we've got, we'll see ADM in districts. There's 6 teams in sectionals, and I like to say, like I said, we've got, out of the 14 weights, I believe 11 of us can get to districts. And I like to think we got 5 or 6 guys that can be at state. And we do that, anything happens. So hopefully we get that done.
Well, this is an exciting time. When I coach, this is why I coach, because the tournament trail and getting ready for the tournament trail is just it's exciting. It's you don't have to motivate quite as much because they don't want to go anymore. The season's over. You don't have to try to get wrecked. No.
We talked about 3 seasons: the beginning before Christmas, now, and then the postseason, and that starts here next week. And you're right. I told the kids it's the most exciting time of the year. I mean, if you can't get up for that, you know, then you shouldn't be out there. So yeah, we're excited.
See, it's kind of a family affair. I see a lot of Christensen's got a wrestler and you got a manager.
Yes.
Tell me a little about the family affair.
Yes. Yeah, you know, I think wrestling is a family affair. And Cecilia, my daughter, is a senior, and Gabriel is my son. He's a sophomore. I've got an 8th grader that actually works out with grandson. Obviously, you know Bo a lot. They're good friends, and that kind of camaraderie is going to just build them both. You know, I actually don't want to look too far in the future, but I look at those 2 next year, and I see both of them in the lineup at varsity, and looking at state already next year for those guys. I'm kind of looking down the road, but we've got some tough kids, and yeah, family-wise, my wife, she supports us, and our youngest, Lewis, is obviously great friends with your grandson, Broxton, and they wrestle all the time and beat each other up. So, no, it's a great family event.
Yeah, and that's what people don't realize. To coach, it has to be a family event. Otherwise, it's not a family.
Correct.
Well, you got to go, Coach. I see
we're
kind of waving at you.
All right.
Thanks for coming up, and,
yeah, Merle,
and good luck tonight.
Thank you. Take care.
That was head coach Casey Christensen. Had to sneak him in there in between some of the JV matches, so apologize for that to get him in tonight, because we're going right into the varsity matches. I got to get organized here to get things turned around. A little bit about the match tonight. ADM comes into tonight's action with a 2-3 record in the conference. That's 5th place right now. Their head coach is Chris Hatchett. In the conference, Carlisle's beaten. In the conference, ADM has beaten Carlisle and Boone. Lost Winterset, in North Polk, and Bondurant. First match at 106, we got Nick Onstad comes in with a 2-5 record against ADM's Jacob Alexander. He's 14 and 5. Alexander comes up with the quick 2 points. As I mentioned, Onstad is 2-0 or 2-5 on the season. I apologize, I don't have stats from ADM. I do have some stats from for the Bomber wrestlers, so I'll be giving some of those through the course of the meet tonight. The Bombers come into tonight's action. They got a 16-9 overall record. They are 6-2 in the conference. Right now they are tied for second. Alexander picked up 3 points. He's up now 5-0. In the conference, the Bombers have beaten Carlisle, Carroll, North Polk, Perry, Gilbert, and Boone. They've lost to Winterset and Bondurant. Obviously, the head coach is Casey Christensen. He's in his first season as the head helm for the Bombers. Right now, Alexander is up on Onstad 6-0. We got 40 seconds to go. At 113 pounds, supposed to be Jack Shepard. That weight is open, so it's a forfeit. We're at 120 pounds. Luke Harzit from Ballard, record 18-16. The sophomore against ADM's Evan Bernardi. He's 11-7. He's a freshman. Kind of missed the start. We must have started at 285 because right now the team score is Ballard 18 and ADM 6. So there was an open weight at 285. So Bombers did get a forfeit. Again, we're at 120 pounds. ADM just picked up 2 points. We're tied in the individual match, 2-2. There's a reversal there. Picked up 2 points for Harzak. He's up 4-2. And you got the Bomber wrestlers tonight, and they're predominantly blue with some red stripes, red trim. You got ADM in their black uniforms with some red trim. 24 seconds to go in the first period. Harzak up 4-2. Harzak does have 1 pin on the year. 14 seconds to go in the first period. Correction on that. Harzik has 14 pins on the year. Looking at the wrong column. Harzik's going to start on top. Van Arnie. This is the 120 weight class. Overall team score currently, the Bombers lead 18-6. Varney on the reversal. Picks up a couple points, ties it up 4-4. Varney is a freshman. He has 11-7 overall record on the season. Again, I apologize for any mispronunciations on any names. As I mentioned in the JV match, there were some changes, and I wasn't able to get all the pronunciations down. Individual match still tied 4-4. 120-pound weight class. 50 seconds to go in the second period. Harzik trying to get loose. And Arnie's still holding on to the leg to keep it from a true escape. 15 seconds to go in the period. 10 seconds. And Harzik ended up getting the 2 points. That makes it 6-4 after the second period. Heading into the third. Harzik will start on top. Harzik. Is an escape. 6-5 is the score. Two points for Harzik. He's now up 8-5. Credited with the takedown. 1 minute, 25 seconds to go in the period. Harzik was in an awkward situation, but he got out of it. Still leads 8-5. 58 seconds to go. With the escape, picks up a pin. It's 8-6. Harzik in the lead. .25 seconds to go. Harzik up by 2. .5 seconds to go. Harzik awarded some points. ended up winning 10-6. Harsuck the winner. Next up at 126 pounds for ADM, Tate Hook, record of 19-16. He's a freshman. For the Bombers at 126 pounds, Lane Kaler, his record is 15-18. He's a sophomore. Kaler has 29 takedowns and 16 escapes on the season. He also has 12 pins. 126-pound match. As I mentioned in the lead-in, this is a Raccoon River Conference match. This is basically, on the original schedule, would have been the conclusion of the regular season. I'm not sure what schools are making up conference matches, if any. There are several matches tonight. ADM obviously here at Ballard, Carlisle's at Bondurant, Carroll's at Boone, Perry's at Gilbert, North Polk's at Winterset. Kaler up 2-0 in the match right now. 35 seconds to go in the period. We're in the first period at 126 pounds. Kaler gets the pin. Puts the Bombers up on the scoreboard 27-6. Brings us to the 132-pound weight class for ADM. Got Ben Smith at a 24-4 record. He's a sophomore. You got for Ballard, Reese Brower. He's at 17-16. He's a senior. Reese is like one of our many wrestlers out there. He's a multi-sport athlete. Reese was on the baseball team last summer, had a very good year pitching. Again, Brower versus Smith from ADM, 132 pounds. Brower on the year has 8 falls. He has 57 takedowns. He has 29 escapes. Brower with the takedown gets 2 points. He's up 2-0. Minute 30 to go in the first period. Winterset has won the wrestling portion of the Raccoon River Conference. They are currently at 8-0 on the season. Congratulations to Winterset. All the Raccoon River Conference teams will get together on Saturday down at Carlisle for the annual Raccoon River Conference meet. Again, that's at Carlisle. I believe it starts at 10. I did read somewhere that if you're going down that meet, you got to buy a ticket online. And they were going to require all the normal protocols, wearing a mask and all that stuff that coaches and athletes have to deal with this year. It's been a very unusual year, but I must say the Raccoon River Conference has done an awesome job throughout the season in the winter sports to make sure that the athletes stay safe, as well as spectators and so on, keeping distance and keeping the crowds to a limit. Right now we're 2-1. Brower still in the lead over Smith. 10 seconds to go in the first period. It's going to end the first period. As I was talking about, I just have to commend all the administrators in the Raccoon River Conference schools for all the precautions and the planning and so on that they've done, reorganizing the gyms, how they set them up, especially on dual meets. You know, credit to the dedication of the administration and the people in charge. Brower currently leading 2-1. We're in the second period. Brower right now on top. Was an escape. Smith picked up a point. It's now tied 2-2. Minute 15 to go in the second period. Brower is a senior from Ballard. Smith is a sophomore from ADM. Smith gets the takedown, gets the 2 points, is up 4-2. 45 seconds to go in the second period. .25 seconds to go. Smith currently on top of the match and then on top of on the mat as well. Brower trying to work himself out. And Brower gets the escape with 4 seconds to go in the period. Heading into the third period, Smith from ADM leads 4-3 over Brower from Ballard. Start the period, Brower will be down and Smith will be up. Nice crowd here tonight under the circumstances. They're still limiting to an athlete and maybe some family involved in that, but good crowd to support these wrestlers and what I constitute as their last regular season meet, although the Raccoon River Conference meet on Saturday is technically still regular season. The Bombers, after Saturday, the following Saturday, which I believe is February 6th, they head to Knoxville for their first round of sectionals. And then districts will be the following week on the 13th at ADM. Smith gets the pin. Picks up the 6 points for the Tigers. Your current team score, Ballard 27, ADM 12. Next up at 138 for ADM, Caden O'Connor with a record of 10-9, sophomore, against Gage Long for Ballard. He's 30-6 on the season. Gage is a senior. Gage has had 19 falls on the season. He's had 57 takedowns and 21 escapes. He's had a very good senior season, and obviously he'll be looking for the tournament trail to make it to Wells Fargo. Right now he just picked up 2 points on the takedown. He's up 2-0. Minute 30 to go. Near fall for Long. He's now up 5-0. About a minute 15 to go here in the first period. Long currently leads 5-0. 50 seconds to go in the first period. Long gets the pin. Pin over O'Connor as 138. Pushes the team score to Ballard 33, ADM 12. Next up is 145 pounds for ADM, Chris Simmons. Record of 7-12 on the season. He's a senior. Going against Thompson Harrison, who has a record of 4-4 on the year. Thompson has 3 falls on the season. And a big shout out to the Ballard Network crew, led by Brock Bierman and Chase Winterborn, for all that they've done for the winter activities and covering the sports, getting things set up and working behind the scenes. And much appreciated, especially in a season where you can't get in the gym, and a lot of people like me have to sit at home and watch it on the Ballard Network. Still 0-0, 45 seconds to go in the first period. Harrison picks up 2 points on the takedown. .20 seconds to go. Harrison's up 2-0. With the match tonight, the Bombers will conclude the Raccoon River Conference. They have wrestled everybody in the conference. With the near fall, Harrison picks up 3, now leads 5-0 as we head into the second period. Not all schools have been able to wrestle everybody because of the COVID virus, but the Bombers were lucky enough that they have gotten all their meets in the conference anyway. Harrison with the shoot. Harrison for Ballard currently leads 5-0. Harrison now up 7-0. 55 seconds to go. Again, this is Thompson Harrison from Ballard against Chris Simmons from ADM, 145-pound weight class. We're in the second period. Harrison up 7-0. Shout out to Jordan Hayes, the Ballard athletic trainer, for all that he does for our athletes during contests as well as at practice or during the day when they need some rehab. He's been a nice addition to the Ballard staff. It's going to end the second period, but in the process, Harrison picks up an extra 3 points on the near fall. He now leads 10-0 on the match. Start the third period. Harrison from Ballard will start down, and Simmons from ADM will start on top. Harrison with the takedown for 2 more points. It's now 13-0. $1:30 to go in the third period. Close to a pin, and it is a pin. Pin for Thompson Harrison of Ballard over ADM's Chris Simmons. Picks up 6 points on the team total for the Ballard Bombers. Pushes the score on the scoreboard. Ballard 39, ADM 12. We're now at the 152 pounds. Just turning my sheet here. We got Gage Davis from ADM. He is 11-4 on their season, his record. He's a sophomore. He's going against Blake Fleshman from Ballard. Blake's record is 15-19. Blake's a junior. Blake has 12 falls on the season. He has 19 takedowns. Davis with a takedown scores, takes early lead 2-0. Minute 5 to go, first period. Flashman with a reversal, picks up 2 points, ties it up 2-2. 35 seconds to go in the first period. I'd like to thank all the Ballard managers for all their time that they put in for keeping things sanitized, mats clean during practice, wrestling meets, so on. Coming to the end of the first period, should be tied 2-2. Those managers, Gracie Jepson, Lily Jepson, Caitlin Maher, Emily Rochlow, Brooke Smith, Rachel Stephanie, Cecilia Christensen, Alexis Goot, Jaden Hudson, and Emma Kilsmeyer. And again, thank you to the Ballard managers for all they do, especially in this season of cleanliness and trying to keep things clean, keep the athletes healthy. Gage Davis from ADM and Blake Fleshman right now at 152 pounds. Tied 2-2. Minute and a half to go. Got an escape by Fleshman. He now leads 3-2. Takedown by Davis. He picks up 2 points. He now leads 4-3. Fleshman with a reversal picks up 2, takes the lead back 5-4. Both wrestlers being very aggressive and getting after it to each other. 50 seconds to go. Second period. Fleshman leads from Ballard 5-4 over Davis from ADM. .30 seconds in the period. Fleshman right now in control. He's up 5-4. Fleshman picks up 2 points as we come to the conclusion of the second period. Clock wasn't set there. Gonna have the good old do-over. Well, they're gonna run off 4 seconds here. Third period. Fleshman from Ballard leads Davis from ADM 7-4. A lot of movement, no points. Going to be some here. Davis with the pin. Exciting match. Fleshman got himself a little bind. He got his weight twisted and got pinned. Six points to the Tigers. Puts them at 18 now. The Bombers at 39. We're at 160-pound weight class right now. From ADM, Nathan Royer, record of 19-7. He's a senior. For Ballard, Gabe Christensen, he's 27-6 on the season. He's a sophomore. Right now, Christensen leads 2-1. Royer just got the escape. Christensen on the season has 12 falls. Whoops. Got to turn the sheet. Christensen has 15 falls on the season. He's got 48 takedowns. Currently leads this match 2-1 for the Bombers. 2 more points on the takedown. He's up 4-1. Slide off the mat. They'll bring it back into the center and they'll start over. We're at 160 pounds. Team score, Bombers lead 39-18 currently. Individual match, Christensen's up 4-1. Five seconds to go in the period. That's going to end the first period. Christensen from Ballard up 4-1 over Royer from ADM. Christensen on a reversal for 2. It's up 6-1. Gets the pin. Christensen from Ballard with the pin over Royer from ADM. £170. We have Penn Wineth, 7-4 record. He's a freshman from ADM. And we got Jaden Swain, who is 0-0 right now. He's a senior for the Bombers at 170. No score in this individual match. The Bombers on the team score up 45-18. Still no score in this individual match. Ooh, nice move there. Swain with the 2 points on the takedown. Trying to get the pin, but Wineth kind of working his way out of it. 25 seconds to go in the period. Oh, Swain with the pin. Turn of events there. The senior for the Bombers picks up the win. Adds 6 points to the Bombers' score. At 182 pounds, we got from ADM, Dallas Trigg. Comes in with a 10-10 record, the senior. For Ballard, Jeremiah Wilkinson. Jeremiah comes in with a record of 19-13. Jeremiah Wilkinson for the Bombers has 17 falls on the year. He has 23 takedowns. We were listening earlier. Casey Christensen, the head Ballard coach, talked a lot about his seniors. He got 10 seniors on this year's squad. Wilkinson being one of them. Right now, your individual score, you got Trigg has a 4-2 lead over Wilkinson. Again, it's 182 pounds. Wilkinson is wrestling up a weight from what he normally does. On an earlier roster this morning, he was going to wrestle at 170. Trigg with the current lead, 8-4 on the individual match. It's the end of the first period. Trigg from ADM leads 9-4 over Wilkinson from Bombers. Two points on the takedown for Wilkinson. It's now 9-6 in favor of ADM. Kind of get off the mat. The official bring it back into the center. Like to thank the workers in the activities office, activities director Nate Boak and his administrative assistant Terry Weeks for all that they do. A lot of people don't realize, and this is not just Ballard, but during the course of the season, they probably host over 400 events. When you take all the seasons and the sports, the Bombers currently have 17 sanctioned high school sports where they offer varsity level competition, as well as 13 middle schools. So over the course of a school year, in a normal year, a lot of activities. Wilkinson picks up 2 more points. Now he's only down by 1. 9-8. Wilkinson with the pin. Come from behind. He was down 9-4. Comes back and ends up pinning. Pin wins from ADM. Take that back. That was Triggs from ADM. £195. Now we got Gabe Heights. Record of 14-10, a junior, taking on Mason Ackelson from the Bombers. Mason is 23-0. He is a senior. Ackelson with the takedown for 2 points. Ackelson's got 13 falls on the year. He's got 38 takedowns. Talking about the activities office, the administrative assistant, Terry Weeks. Talk about perseverance. I think she's on at least her 7th AD since she's been the administrative assistant. So she's persevered through a lot, I being one of them. So thank you for Terry Weeks for all the time and putting up with all the different ADs. She's able to stick it through and guide all all of them through. We appreciate that. 40 seconds to go in the first period. Ackelson leads 4-2 over Heights from ADM. Ackelson picked up 2 more points on the takedown. He's up 6-2. At a bounce. Bring him back to the center mat. 22 seconds to go. Still in the first period. Ackelson from Ballard leading 6-2. Ten seconds. Still in the first period. Ackelson 6. Heights from ADM 2. Ackelson with the takedown for 2 more points. He's up 8-2. Ackelson has been nursing some injury, but he's moving quite fine on the mat tonight. Trying to get the pin. Minute 5 to go in the period. Ackelson with the pin. Pushes his record to 24-0 on the season. Ackelson over Heights from ADM. And that is the conclusion of the varsity meet, as the, I believe, 220-pound is a forfeit. Nick Waka over Nobody Wrestling. Final varsity score, Ballard 63, ADM Tigers 18. The Bombers go to 7-2 in the Raccoon River Conference standings. Solidifies their hold on second place. They can still tie with Bondurant, but going into tonight, both Bondurant and Ballard were 6-2 in the conference. But the Bombers finished 7-2, and Winterset already has 8 wins, and they can pick up their 9th tonight. They're down at North Polk. At 120 pounds in the JV match, looks like we have Landon Brower versus Harrison Damaris from ADM. Got a little time, haven't had a chance to mention it when I talk with Coach Christensen, but Coach Christensen has a nice staff. He's assisted by Dan Wargs, Dylan Combs, Wyatt Town, and Mitchell Brower, the assistant coaches for the Bombers. And a couple middle school coaches, Caleb Schaefer and Luke Huber, kind of round out the Ballard staff. The wrestling program at Ballard's had a nice tradition. Starts back with the youth club and the mat club, middle school up through the JV to the varsity. Just like any program, I'm sure Adel Tigers have the same type of system, which has helped the youth kind of develop, get acclimated to the sport, and develop their skills so they can eventually wrestle for their respective high school. No score in this. Oh, 2 points for Brewer. Brewer with the pin. That was at 120. We have 4 more JV matches the way it looks like. Next one will be 130 pounds, 138 pounds. Sam Holloway from ADM and Logan Stagg is what I have on my sheet. This is 130 pound. This is the second round of JV matches. We went through 8 JV matches before the varsity contest. Ran through the varsity contest. The Bombers won 63-18. And now we're on the second round of JV matches. We have 4 matches left. This is currently Sam Holloway from ADM, Logan Stagg from Ballard. Holloway with the takedown. He leads 2-0. We're in the first period. They give him another 3 points for a near fall. He's up 5-0. First period, Sam Holloway has been in control. 25 seconds left in the period. Holloway with the pin over Logan Stagg. Next JV match looks like 145 pounds. We got Evan Round count. And for Ballard, Gavin Soash. That was a quick pin. Soash with the pin. Second to last match of the evening at 160 pounds. We got Drew Obstruck against Isaac Powers. And the Ballard wrestler in the blue with the Riot red trim. ADM wrestler in pretty much the all black with some lettering on the back side. Tiger paws, the way it looks. Abstarzik with the takedown, 2 points. Takes the early lead. Minute 20 to go in the first period. With the pin, Drew Aberstart from ADM over Isaac Powers. Last match of the evening for ADM. We got Cale Lockhart against Thomas Locker from Ballard. Lockhart with the takedown, 2 points. This is 120, 195 weight class. Lockhart with the pin. That concludes Lockhart a little excited. That concludes our evening. That concludes the home portion of the Ballard varsity wrestling season. They capped off tonight with a 63-18 varsity win over the ADM Tigers, pushing their conference record to 7-2. And they will be back in action on Saturday, where they go down to Carlisle for the Raccoon River Conference meet. All 10 teams will be there. Wrestling begins at 10 a.m. If you plan on going, Carlisle is using online tickets exclusively. You have to purchase your tickets online. Those are available now. You can do that now. They have COVID expectations. Face mask required, sit in pods. First 2 rows are stayed for athletes. If you're not able to make it, they do have some live streaming that can take place. Following the conference meet next Saturday, the Bombers will roll into sectional action on February 6th, where they will go to Knoxville. There'll be 6 teams down there. I got a pile of papers. I can't find those 6 teams right offhand, but here we go. They will be wrestling against Bondurant, Knoxville, North Polk, PCM, and Sadell. And they will match up the following week, which I believe is the 13th, to the winners that come out of the Woodward Granger portion. And they'll wrestle at the district meet at ADM for the right to go to state meet. Again, signing off, we appreciate the Ballard Network and Chase Winterbore and Brock Bierman for all that they do for the network, and the Booster Club for purchasing equipment to be able to supply and provide programs like this. Good evening to all.